Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I'm Sally Howell. I'm the director of the Center for Arab American Studies at the University of Michigan Dearborn. And I'm here today as part of the Halal Metropolis project. We're zooming in on the Halal Metropolis to find out how the Muslim community in the metro area is coping with the COVID pandemic. And today I'm really happy to welcome Riham Ayoub, who is a public health coordinator at Access. And she also works with the Office of Minority Health. And she's bringing us news today about the Earned Income Tax Credit. So I'm really eager to hear about this because I know it'll make a big difference to a lot of families throughout the metro area. So first, I just want to say hi, Riham.
Hi, it's nice meeting you, Sally.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for coming on with me. So first off, tell me how you're doing, how you're coping with the pandemic. It's been a year now. How are you?
Yeah, so obviously this pandemic has been hard on everyone. Thankfully, I'm doing okay. I try to get out of my apartment whenever I can. I did a lot of outdoor activities in the summer, but now it's cold, so I tried skiing for the first time, which I loved. But I'm looking forward to summer again.
Yeah. Oh man, I haven't skied in years. Skiing is definitely fun, but it takes
Oh,
skill. Yeah, I can't wait for it to be warmer. I was just remembering that this time last year we were like walking every day, and we were this year we're just being so lethargic. I don't know why how that's happened, but yeah, I can't wait to start getting outdoors more. Well, so
yeah.
tell me about this income tax credit opportunity that's available and how people can find out more about it.
Yeah, so the Earned Income Tax Credit is a tax benefit for workers who make under a certain amount of money, and I'll get more into the details of that in a bit. Last year, 724 Michigan families received $1.8 billion in EITC refunds. However, in the Arab American, Chaldean, Assyrian communities, 30% of them who are eligible for this refund are not making use of it. So they're basically leaving money on the table that can help pay for a lot of essentials like food and bills. So in partnership with the Office of Minority Health, Accounting Aid Society, who does the taxes, and Michigan State University, Access is currently offering free tax filing assistance to hopefully increase EITC receipt among Arab American, Chaldean, Assyrian communities. Our long-term goal is to essentially decrease adverse childhood experiences, which have been linked to living in poverty, low-income families and households. And just to be clear, this service is available to anyone needing assistance in filing taxes. Access welcomes anyone from any background to come and get this service. It's not just for the MENA community. If anyone is in need of free tax filing assistance, they're more than welcome. And I think now more than ever, EITC is so valuable, especially during a pandemic. So many people lost their jobs, and it hit families harder than others. So this refund really could mean a lot and help pay for essentials.
No, I think I know so many families are struggling right now, and we've seen Access. So many other community organizations have been involved in these huge food distributions,
Yes.
providing coats for families, for kids. I mean, the need has been tremendous in this community, and this is an opportunity that can really help people get out of, crawl out of the debt holes that they've found themselves in, and just pay off some of those bills that need to get paid. It can keep people in their houses. It can keep people in their apartments. It's hugely important. So I'm really glad you're doing it. And we're going to put a link to this to where you can go to find out more information. We'll add that to when the video gets posted. That'll be there. So just follow the link associated with this video, and you can get all the information you need about where to go for help. But I'm really curious about something you said just a minute ago. So it did occur to me that you're a public health person. And it's sort of like, I mean, I know I used to work at Access a long time ago, and we helped people with their taxes a long time ago. But I don't think that we had an idea that it really affected health and public health and family health, and in the way that you're making this direct parallel. So I'd like to hear you talk a little bit more about that.
Yes, of course. I mean, there's a lot of research that has been done that it really does, living in low income household uh, is correlated with adverse childhood experiences such as higher rates of obesity, drug abuse, mental health issues. So that's really what our main goal in the long run is that in the next years, you know, hopefully this tax credit could decrease adverse childhood experiences in these households.
Yeah. So by decreasing poverty, it enhances the social well-being of the whole family. And poverty is associated with living in places that are environmentally more hazardous, and the schools aren't as good, and the neighborhood safety is. I mean, the extent of the hazards that are associated with poverty are huge in our society, and it's unacceptable in a country as wealthy as ours.
Of course, yes.
So, and yeah, I also think it's interesting that, this is I think, well, I'm a historian, so I have to give away a little bias here, but, in the early days when Arabs first started coming to America, they talked about the streets being paved with gold, and that it was really a land of milk and honey and so much financial opportunity. So I think it's especially tragic for people who come, who travel mostly because their economic situation at home, or because of war, their physical situation at home was untenable. That's why they came. So it's just tragic that people would come here and then also get trapped in poverty here. So, um,
Exactly.
I think that's Access's main mission is trying to help people get over that hurdle. And again, like you said, not just immigrants, they are there for everybody. So I want
Yes.
all of our audience to understand that you can go to the nearest Access place and get help in this regard. So if you don't mind, would you tell me just a little bit more about some of the work you do in the public health office there?
So right now, the EITC program is my main focus. Um, and that's really what I'm working on. But I can share more details about the program, the eligibility, who they can call, the
Please do,
website.
please do, please do.
Yes. So in order to be eligible for EITC, you or your spouse, a qualifying child you list on your tax return, they need to have a social security number, um, and you need to be married, filing jointly, head of household, single, or a qualifying widow. And for example, here's an example. If I'm filing as single or head of household with 0 children, I need to be making under $15,000 a year to get EITC. Let's say I'm married, filing jointly with 3 or more children, I need to be making under 56,000 a year to get EITC. So it really depends on your filing status and number of children. Also, the amount of EITC that you get in your return depends on that as well. Um, and if you want more information on eligibility, the webpage that is going to be linked to this video is accesscommunity.org/cashback. There's also an eligibility estimator in there that's very interesting, and you can you can plug in some numbers and information about yourself, and it tells you if you're eligible or not, and it gives an estimation of the refund you might get.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool. That's cool. Using the
yes.
technology. Is it available in both Arabic and English?
The web page, no, the web page right now is in English only, and the estimator is in English. But a lot of our marketing materials right now are English and Arabic. We actually have 11 billboards up right now split between Dearborn and Sterling Heights in English and Arabic, with the number on there to call, which is my number actually. I'm the one scheduling the appointments. Um, I can give the number here as well, 313-920-1662.
Yeah, I'll put that in. That'll be fronted in the
Yeah.
description of the video too. So
Last week on Friday was the first day of appointments at the Access Dearborn location. And this week, Tuesday was the first day in Sterling Heights. I think it was a success. We had 17 appointments in Dearborn and 15 in Sterling Heights. We had some today in Dearborn as well. They just finished today. Tax filing is every Tuesday in Sterling Heights and every Friday in Dearborn. I'm the one, like I said, I'm the one who schedules the appointments over the phone, but then the intake specialists from Accounting Aid Society are the ones who do the tax filing.
Well, so it's been really nice to talk to you, Riham. I'm
Yes.
so happy that I hope that we can get this information out to people who really need it. So
Yes.
I want to encourage people, if you listen to this episode of the Zoom In series and you know people who are in need, please make a point of sending them in this direction so they can hear from Riham directly, and also obviously send them the links that are attached to this story, because it's really important. um, if there is help, take it. I mean, we all need help at some point. We all get help in our lives, and we all need help in our lives. So I think this is a federal program, and it's something that can really take pressure off of your family if you qualify. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining us, Riham, and thank you for this work that you do, and good luck with all the work you do at Access.
Thank you so much for having me, Sally. I was really happy to speak about this very exciting program. And like I said, all is welcome. And thank you.